another episode. It's free Documentary Uganda. Like, share, comment, and please do not forget to subscribe here to our YouTube channel for more videos. And today we bring
Uganda, home to high glaciers and the valley of 9 lakes located in the mystical snow-capped mountains of the moon, also known as the Rwenzori mountain range, extending over 5,000 meters at the Margarita summit, Africa's third tallest peak. Home to Lake Victoria, the world's largest tropical freshwater lake on the continent of Africa, producing 1 million tons of fish a year and employing thousands and supporting the livelihoods of millions. Home to the source of the Nile, the longest river in the world and source of adrenaline, your go-to for whitewater rafting, kayaking, bungee jumping, tubing, quad biking and sunset cruises. Home to the Murchison Falls, where the waters of the Nile with a loud crashing sound squeeze through a narrow gorge turning into the world's most powerful waterfall. Home to 20 primate species, the highest concentration of primates on the continent of Africa. Home to a total of 1,060 bird species, 11% of the world's bird species, including some of the world's rarest and most spectacular birds. Home to the Lake of Small Birds, Lake Bunyonyi, the second deepest freshwater lake in Africa, dotted with 29 islands, a nirvana for bird lovers, and home to not just the magnificent buffalo, elephant, leopard, lion, and rhino, but also to the rare tree-climbing lions of Ishasha, the Nile crocodile, and half of the world's famous endangered mountain gorillas. Uganda is nothing short of a wildlife lover's paradise, with 10 national parks, 12 wildlife reserves, 5 community wildlife management areas, and 13 wildlife sanctuaries. On arrival at Entebbe International Airport, contemplate spending a day or two to experience Entebbe's most attractive features. Found along the shores of Lake Victoria, Entebbe makes for an appealing introduction to Uganda with its historical gems and picnic-inspiring views. As you stroll along or ride that bicycle, experience the most endearing feature of Uganda, the friendly and approachable nature of its people. Play a game of golf at the open expanse of the 18-hole golf course sloping towards Lake Victoria, or pay a visit to the zoo, the Uganda Wildlife Education Center, which is right next door. Or better yet, relax at one of the many beaches that line the shores of the Lake Victoria, or cross to any one of the Sese Islands to indulge in some swimming, bird watching, and sport fishing. On your return, perhaps shopping at the Entebbe Craft Village to get an early start on collecting those souvenirs would be in order. West of Entebbe is the Mabamba Swamp, which extends across a shallow, marshy bay on Lake Victoria's northern shore, the guaranteed most reliable place in the country for the famous shoebill sightings. Uganda's population of 45 million people is diverse, with 56 tribes and over 50 languages spoken by its natives. This diversity culminates into manifold traditional dress styles, customs, and ceremonies. Some 40 kilometers north of Entebbe is Uganda's capital, the bustling city of Kampala. From streets thronging with shoppers, hawkers, and revelers, to the quiet upscale areas lined with hotels, places to worship or hang out, Kampala is not only a dynamic and engaging hub of activity with numerous attractions worth exploring, but also East Africa's nightlife capital, renowned for its nightlife. The list of bars and clubs is endless, with something for everyone. Government has prioritized the enhancement of the rule of law by supporting the judiciary to ensure that the administration of justice is strengthened, with the recruitment of more officers and establishment of additional facilities countrywide. Following the successful enhancement of surveillance and improved crime detection within Kampala, the CCTV camera project has been extended to all cities and major highways. Kampala is the administrative capital and seat of Uganda's parliament, while in Kampala, consider exploring history, architecture, and religion. Kampala and its neighboring environs has scores of places to visit, including the Uganda Museum, the Kasubi Tombs, the Equator, the Baha'i, Africa's only Baha'i temple, the twin-towered Roman Catholic Cathedral perched on Ruaga Hill, one of the hills of Kampala, the impressive St. Paul's Cathedral, the oldest cathedral in Uganda, the biggest mosque in Uganda, the Gaddafi National Mosque, where you can see Kampala in a 360-degree view from the skyscraper tower. The Uganda Martyrs Catholic Shrine, established in honor of the Martyrs of Uganda by the Mill Hill missionaries in 1935 at Namugongo, and Makerere University, one of the oldest and most prestigious English universities in Africa. With the exception of Kampala, Uganda has 10 other major cities including Jinja, Hoima, Arua, Mbarara, Fort Portal, Lira, Mbale, and Gulu that not only offer fun and adventure, but business opportunities as well. Approximately 80 kilometers east of the capital is Jinja City, East Africa's adrenaline capital and the place where the River Nile starts its long, winding journey to Egypt. Follow the river's amazing journey on horseback or in a boat ride, taking in the amazing scenery as the Nile curves and makes its way through fishing and farming communities. With 2 rainy seasons annually, Uganda is blessed with a climate and favorable soil conditions that have contributed to the country's agricultural success. 72% of Uganda's population is employed in the country's agricultural sector, the most important sector by far. The country is among the leading producers of coffee in Africa, Uganda's top earning export since the 1980s. Uganda welcomes all coffee enthusiasts to savour the rich scent and flavours of one of the world's finest coffees, taking you on a tour of an authentic coffee plantation at the end of your business trip, tracing your favourite coffee bean to its source deep in the Pearl of Africa from crop to cup. Uganda also produces bananas and oilseed crops like sesame, soybean and sunflower, and is also a major producer of tea, maize, cotton, organic fruits and vegetables, flowers, poultry and freshwater fish for export. Uganda's food is as rich and diverse as its culture, offering a culinary treat one cannot afford to miss. Enjoying a proper Ugandan meal is a celebration in itself. However, trying out popular street foods like the Rolex that can be eaten at any time of the day is an experience one must not miss. Whether you want to try out local Ugandan or international cuisine, the many restaurants available will cater to your need and taste. Government aims to establish the highest possible level of health services provided and made available for its people. A number of specialized health facilities have been improved and equipped countrywide to cater for these needs, such as the Specialized Children's Hospital in Entebbe and the Mulago Specialized Women and Neonatal Hospital in Kampala. Government, through its agro-industrialization strategies, has over the years provided funds for private sector investment in key commodity agro-processing value chains, establishing fully serviced industrial parks and setting up and equipping factories and agro-processing industries in major regions of the country. This has led to improved market access while creating jobs and improving household income. Uganda has one of the youngest populations in the world. More than half of Uganda's total population are children and young adults of school-going age. Given the high influx of foreign students from the regions, Uganda is a hub for formal education, with 32 universities all accounting for a student population of about 120,000, turning out over 30,000 graduates annually. Uganda enjoys a comparative advantage in East Africa due to good curriculum, lower tuition and student maintenance costs, and English being the main language of instruction. This has led to an influx of students from the East African region, including Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, Congo, and South Sudan. The government continues to see to the development of infrastructure, which has contributed immensely to increased productivity through facilitation of efficient connectivity and the ease of movement of goods. Since 1986, the government of Uganda has paved hundreds of kilometers of roads per year. With a revival of the national flag carrier, Uganda Airlines now fully supports the aviation industry with flights from Entebbe to 12 destinations. The country is endowed with 18 inland water ports spread across the different water bodies, most of which are on Lake Victoria and applied by more than 170 vessels carrying an estimated 6 to 8 million passengers a year. With marked investments in the energy sector, the country's capacity to generate power has greatly improved, ensuring continued supply of electricity to foster increased industrialization. Uganda is well endowed with enormous natural resources such as minerals, hydro, geothermal, and petroleum resources. The discovery of oil is anticipated to spark two major investments: an oil refinery to process the oil and a pipeline to transport the oil from Hoima to Tanga port in Tanzania. Uganda is connected to 3 marine fiber optic cables off Africa's east coast in the Indian Ocean. The fiber has been laid out across the country, providing seamless connections, transforming access to public and private spectrums, as well as promoting e-commerce to boost economic growth and efficiency with faster internet speeds. Earmarked as the choice venue to host the upcoming meeting Munyonyo, and Munyonyo Commonwealth Resort has long been a favorite venue for conferences in Uganda. The resort has hosted conferences since 2001, including the 2007 Commonwealth Government Heads of State meeting, among numerous others. Today, the resort takes pride in its 3 ballrooms, 19 indoor and 6 outdoor conference venues, making it the premier conferencing venue in Uganda. Uganda is safe, warm, naturally hospitable, and easily accessible, with a wide-ranging choice of facilities and services that can successfully deliver your every meeting or incentive travel need. Come experience and explore Uganda, the Pearl of Africa, while you work.
Share this video and others on your social media networks, Facebook, Instagram, among others, so as to increase its reach across the globe.